Kendall Jenner discusses her family planning timeline following pregnancy speculation last autumn. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kendall Jenner recently talked about her thoughts on starting a family and cleared up some of the confusion that came from rumors last fall. Many people have been curious about when she might have children because she's the only one of her siblings who doesn't have a child yet. Her mother, Kris Jenner, is already a grandmother to many grandchildren from her other children. Kim Kardashian has 4 children with her ex-husband Kanye West. Kourtney Kardashian has 3 kids with her ex-partner Scott Disick and 1 with her husband Travis Barker. Khloé Kardashian has 2 children with her ex-boyfriend Tristan Thompson, even though there were questions about who the father really was. Rob Kardashian also has a daughter with his ex, Blac Chyna. Kylie Jenner, the youngest sibling, has 2 children with her ex-boyfriend Travis Scott. Even Kris Jenner's stepchildren from her past marriage have children. So, Kris is already surrounded by many grandchildren, and Kendall remains the only one in the family who hasn't added to that growing number. Because of this, many fans and followers have wondered when Kendall might decide to become a mother. These questions became louder last fall when some people believed that Kendall was expecting a baby. The rumor started because of a picture that looked like she had a baby bump. But the truth was very different. What people thought was a baby bump was actually just someone walking past her, and their body shape caused an illusion in the photo. This mistaken impression led to a lot of talk online, but it turned out to be completely false. Now, Kendall has spoken openly to Vogue magazine to make her feelings and thoughts clear. She talked about her ideas on having children and how those ideas have changed over time. Kendall said that when she was younger, she used to imagine that she would have children by the age of 27. That was the plan she had in mind back then. But now, at 28 years old, she sees things differently. She no longer feels the pressure of that timeline. She feels that she is still young and is enjoying her life without children. She's happy with the freedom that comes with not being a parent at this moment in her life. She also made it clear that she doesn't need to follow a strict schedule just because of her age. Her plan for her life can change whenever she feels ready. It's her life and her body, and she has the right to choose when or if she wants to have a child. Just because she doesn't have kids now doesn't mean she's not part of the family or doesn't care about the children already in it. Kendall is close to her nieces and nephews, and she supports her friends who are starting families in their own way and on their own timelines. In fact, Kendall recently responded emotionally to her close friend Hailey Bieber's pregnancy announcement. Hailey and her husband Justin Bieber shared the news in a beautiful way, and Kendall commented with a message showing how touched she was. She said something like, "Here come the tears again," along with a heart emoji, which suggests she was crying tears of joy for her friend. This shows that even though she doesn't have her own children yet, she is very happy for others and shares in their joy. Kendall's life is also different from her sisters in other ways. She is the only one among her siblings who doesn't live very close to their mother Kris Jenner. Most of the other sisters live in the same area or even in the same neighborhood, but Kendall has chosen to live a bit farther away. She said that she thinks this may be because she has always liked having her own space and creating personal boundaries. Looking back, she believes that even as a child, she liked having some space to herself. It seems to be a part of her personality. Sometimes she does look at the lives of her siblings and thinks about how special their connections are. There are days when she sees the close bond and thinks that it must feel really nice to live so close to family. But even though she likes being a bit more private and separate for now, she said that someday she might decide to move closer to them. She hinted that she could imagine a future where she lives nearby and possibly has a child of her own by then. All of these details give people a clearer understanding of how Kendall feels about starting a family. She's not saying no forever. She's just saying not right now. She is enjoying her independence, her career, and the freedom to make choices on her own terms. She doesn't feel the need to rush into having children just because many people around her already have. She wants to make that decision in her own time, when it feels completely right for her. Kendall's openness about this topic shows a lot of self-awareness and maturity. She is comfortable being different from the rest of her family, even though they are very close. Her path in life doesn't need to match theirs step for step. She knows what she wants right now, and that includes living life freely without the responsibilities that come with parenting. But at the same time, she remains connected to her family and shares in their special moments. This approach is something many people might relate to. It can be difficult when everyone around you seems to be on a similar path, and you feel like the odd one out. But Kendall is showing that it's okay to go at your own pace. Life isn't a race, and each person has their own journey. She's not closing the door on motherhood, but she's not going to open it just because others expect her to. She will do it when the time is right for her and not a moment sooner. Kendall's story is also a reminder that people should be careful about making assumptions based on photos or rumors. The incident last fall showed how quickly people can jump to conclusions. One misunderstood photo led to a wave of speculation that wasn't based on any real information. It's important to give people space and not pressure them about deeply personal matters like starting a family. So for now, Kendall is happy living her life the way she chooses. She's traveling, working, spending time with her loved ones, and staying close to her best friends. She's still deeply involved in the lives of the children in her family. She's also supportive of her friends who are becoming parents. But she's not in a hurry to change her life just yet. She's trusting her own timing and enjoying the journey. Kendall's calm and thoughtful attitude may inspire others to think about their own lives differently. In a world that often puts pressure on people to follow certain timelines, she's reminding everyone that it's okay to live life your own way. Whether that means having children early, late, or not at all, the choice belongs to each person. And no matter what, that choice should be respected. As the only Jenner sibling without kids, Kendall stands out, but not in a bad way. She's simply making the best decisions for herself. And that's something her fans and followers can learn from. Instead of following the crowd, Kendall is listening to herself. That takes confidence and strength. Maybe one day Kendall will become a mother and add another little one to the long list of grandchildren in the Jenner Kardashian family. But until then, she is living fully, enjoying every moment, and staying true to who she is. And that's something truly special. Kendall's openness about this topic shows a lot of self-awareness and maturity. She is comfortable being different from the rest of her family, even though they are very close. Her path in life doesn't need to match theirs step for step. She knows what she wants right now, and that includes living life freely without the responsibilities that come with parenting. But at the same time, she remains connected to her family and shares in their special moments. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.